Hello everyone, you're watching PC Helper and welcome to another video in the Python 3.9 tutorial series. If by the end of this video you feel like you have learned something today, then please leave a like and also don't forget to subscribe to PC Helper for regular content. In this video we'll be learning about list in Python. So first let's see what is a list in Python. Lists are one of the four built-in data types in Python used to store collection of data. The other three data types are tuple, set and dictionary. We'll be learning about all the three tuple, set and dictionary in this course only in future videos. So basically list is nothing but a data type which is used to store a collection of data. And list items are changeable, ordered and allow duplicate values. Ordered means that they are indexed, changeable means their value can be changed in future, and duplicate means if they are indexed, since the list items are indexed, then they can have two items with same value. Two different items can have same values in list, so they allow duplicates. Now that's it for the theoretical part. So first of all, open your IDLE on your computer. Once you have done that, then just give your list a name. So the name of a list here is marks, and to create a list we use square brackets. So I started with a square bracket and now just enter the data values. It can be numbers, it can be different characters, anything. So I'll start with numbers 98, 95, 96, 56, 85, and I think that's enough. Press enter. So this is a list of marks. So if I'll enter marks here, so this is a list 95, 98, 96, 56, 85. Just like strings, a list also starts numbering from 0. So the 0th element here is 95, first is 98, and so on. Accessing different values in a list is similar to accessing different characters in a string. So if you remember from the last lecture, if you wanted to access different characters in a string, you just write the number of characters, the range of characters, or the particular character that you want to access in a square bracket. So here also we'll do the same. So if you want to access the first data value, just write marks inside square bracket, write the name of the character or the number of character that you want to access, and press enter. So as you can see, 98 is the first character here. Just like strings, here you can also write a range of numbers. So start from the first character till the end of this. So you'll get values 98, 50, 98, 96, 56, 85. Also, if you do not initialize any value, so it will start from the 0th character and till the 5th character. So there are only 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values. So it will just print all the values here. It is really simple again. Now let's do some cool stuff. So if you want to change the values in a list, if you want to change the first character, the first data value, you can just write marks1 equal to 45. So the first character here is 98 and we are changing it to 45. So will it overwrite it? It will obviously overwrite it. So now just print marks 95, 45, 96, 56, 85. So as you can see, the value has been changed. So you can change the value of list. That's the beauty of list, that it is mutable. In list, we have a bunch of predefined methods which we can use. So just write the name of your list and press dot. So marks dot, and then on your keyboard press Ctrl plus space key together to have the list of predefined methods available. So as you can see, first one is append. Append is used to add a value at the end of your list. So marks.append, and in bracket write, for example, I'm writing the value 89. So now as we'll print our list, oh my mistake, so marks. So as you can see, the last item of our list now is 89 because we appended 89 at the end of our list. Now let's try another one. Let's try pop. So if we write marks.pop and do not assign any value, then it will automatically pop the last value, and it means it will remove this value. So as you can see, 89 has been removed from this list. But if we want to delete a specific value, if we want to pop a specific value, you can just write the index of that value. So marks.pop, and I am writing 2 in bracket. So 0, 1, 2. The second element is 96. So 96 has been popped out. So now as we'll print our list, 96 has been popped out. So the list is 95, 45, 56, 85. So now let's again try one of the methods. So now let's try sort. Marks.sort. So what it will do is, it will just sort our list in ascending order. So marks.sort, as you can see, 45, 56, 85, 95. And if you have ever learned data structure in C language or any other language, you might have an idea how complicated it is to sort a data type in those languages. So if you want to sort an array, then the program for that is really complicated. So that's the beauty of Python and list, that you can just write marks.sort and your list has been sorted now. So that's it for this video, but that's not it for the list. So list is a very vast topic. So what I recommend is that you can go to the official Python documentation and read about all the topics that we have covered till now. So all the topics that we have covered, arithmetic operators, strings, list now. So you can just read the Python documentation on it. I'll provide the link to the documentation in the description. So the beauty of Python is that the documentation is written very beautifully in Python. So the official documentation is so good that you can learn the whole language by just reading that documentation, because it is really well scripted. So I'll provide you the link of that documentation, or you can just Google Python documentation, and there you can learn more about list and other things that we'll learn in future. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.